A rally in support of Ukraine is getting underway this hour in Niagara. People are demonstrating on overpasses in the region as Russia holds a major military parade in Moscow. Matt Ingram joins us live from the rally with more. Good evening, Matt.
Good evening, Taz. I'm here on the Niagara Street overpass in St. Catharines, where dozens of people have gathered for this hour-long rally in support of Ukraine. I want to show you some of the action, so I'm going to step out of the way. Check it out. There's people lined up across the overpass all the way down with flags, signs, all kinds of gear to show their support for Ukraine. It's being called the Bridge to Peace Initiative, and it's going to be here and on 14 other overpasses across the region. It's being held to denounce Victory Day celebrations in Russia, which they hold every May 9th to commemorate the Soviet victory over the Nazis in the Second World War.
A massive show of Russian military power in Red Square as the nation celebrates its victory over the Nazis 77 years ago. In his address, Russian President Vladimir Putin compared the Soviet Union's fight against Nazi Germany with his war of aggression in Ukraine, falsely claiming the West was planning to invade Russian lands. He spoke to his troops in eastern Ukraine directly, where fierce fighting continues in the Donbas region. He says, "You are fighting for the motherland, for its future, so that no one forgets the lessons of World War II, so that there is no place in the world for executioners, castigators, and Nazis." But what Putin said was less notable than what he didn't say. It had been speculated he would issue a formal declaration of war or announce a mass mobilization of troops, but he did neither. Russia's army has failed to give Putin the victory experts say he had hoped to announce. He gave no indication when the war will end. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky had his own message today, releasing this video saying Ukraine won in the Second World War and Ukraine will win again. It wasn't the only message of defiance directed at Russia today. In Poland, the Russian ambassador was doused in red liquid as he attempted to lay a wreath at the Soviet military cemetery in Warsaw. Anti-war protesters chanted "fascists" and "killers." The ambassador told reporters he is proud of his country and his president.
Through their invasion of Ukraine, Putin, his inner circle and his generals are now mirroring fascism and tyranny of 77 years ago.
During a speech in London, Britain's Defense Secretary Ben Wallace said there can be no victory day for Putin, only dishonor and defeat. In Mariupol, where tens of thousands of Ukrainians have been killed or deported to Russia, Russian-backed separatists led a Victory Day march of their own, as the Ukrainian troops there, holed up in a massive Soviet-era steel plant, vow to fight to the end.
Surrender for us is unacceptable because we cannot grant such a big gift to the enemy.
I'm here with Bridge for Peace organizer Larissa Tim-Chisholm. Larissa, can you tell me about the significance of holding this on Victory Day?
Well, in past years, going all the way back to World War II, Russian Victory Day celebrated the defeat of Nazism. And there was rumors that Putin was going to have some kind of big parade through Mariupol. And we just, obviously that's not okay. So we just decided to show our presence and really be there for the Ukrainian people and try to overpower it a little bit. So as much as we can from all the way over here.
Just in the short time that we've been here, I've already heard a lot of honks. Clearly there's a lot of support for this. What are you hoping that this achieves?
Just the visual presence to remind people this isn't over. It's not going to be over for a long time. And even when it is over, they're still going to need help. And I just really want to push it. My family is over there. They see every single Facebook post. They see every single social media push. And it really makes a difference to them. And knowing that they have our support, again, all the way from across the world, it really does make a difference over there.
And why do it on an overpass? Why'd you pick an overpass?
Just, you know what? I had the idea, the highway of heroes kind of thing, and just bring as much awareness as possible. I mean, we're going to hit so many people driving through the city streets, through the highways, and it's just the best way to kind of be out there, I think. So
it's a pretty great turnout. We were saying that it didn't look like there were many people just 10, 15 minutes ago, and now it's a huge turnout. What have you heard about the turnout at the other locations?
So far, so good. I know there's a big group going in Niagara Falls. There's a big group going at Ontario Street. So you know what? It's the more people, the merrier. And we really push the fact you don't have to be Ukrainian to be out here to support today. If you're a human, you're more than welcome.
All right, Larissa Tim-Chisholm, thank you so much for speaking with us. Now, if you're out there and you want to come down and join, the rally is going to continue until 7 p.m. Go on the web, search for a Bridge to Peace initiative. You'll find all the details.